Good morning, my fellow yogic travelers. I'm mighty glad to be alive today, and I hope that you are too, as we continue to live, laugh, love, learn, linger, live the life we love. I've been using the teachings of Emmett Fox, one of my New Thought affirmation mentors, and it comes down to the idea that thoughts that we entertain they actualize themselves into physical conditions. I don't know why when we have different ailments or diseases, we lose the thread of like, how did I create that myself? Because usually it's when we create things that we are happy about that we're more in tune with the fact that, oh, I was the agent who did that. But then when things happen to us that's negative, sometimes we can't trace how did it happen? How did I set that up? So this is one of the conundrums. I don't have an answer for that. So I just want to start with the superficial stuff that's easy for me to access, and then hopefully my understanding of the laws of correspondence will help me better in my choices that I make to bring back what I want and not what I don't want. So I recognize that I'm happiest when I'm constantly bringing forth and practicing what's best in me. When I talk to myself or my subconscious mind, I talk to it like I would talk to anybody else. I turn my requests over to this deeper, what I call wonder-working part of myself, and let it deal with the details, because thought arouses latency within us. Thought is the action, and the subconscious is the reaction. It rebounds, rewards, and repays us through this law of correspondence, and that's the way we mold and fashion our life. So you could say our future is now. It's in our hands based on habitual belief and thinking. So I claim that there's a deep intelligence guiding me. I claim that all good is mine. I accept it and I expect the best. As it says, be it done to you as you so believe. So I feel that I try to tell myself the stuff that I consider spiritual, devoid of any sectarian or denomination affiliation. And I realize that there's nothing to change except myself. So I trust this deeper part of myself. You could say it's like your own DNA. It has know-how. I don't have to assist it. I just have to prime the pump and get out of the way. Now, I've been talking about the collapse of the Sacred Canopy, to have a cosmos of just order instead of a cosmos of fragmentation and disintegration. It's so important to revision the paradigm of what we're doing and how this is going to spread until it becomes a global awareness. Well, it's probably decades ahead, but it doesn't matter that the harbingers of this message are doing it right now so the message can spread far and wide. How do we reinvent the American Dharma away from corporate capitalism and the idea that we should push democracy on other people? And that has to change. We have to have a different strategy, one that isn't just for the elite, but brings everybody along on the bus. If one person is left behind, it doesn't work for me. It has to be inclusive. Love is inclusive, not exclusive. And because compassion has been in exile for so long in our country, to really find the interconnectedness for us all, to find what is the common aspect of every person that connects to the universal aspect of every person, so that the idea of what I call spirit, something that's invisible, abstract, and universal, can spread like wildfire, and of course open everybody's hearts so that we could work as one species. And that's really what karma yoga is about, selfless service, because you recognize the commonality of all our experience and you want to help out, especially when you see people are suffering and not doing well. They don't have a goodie bag of resources that many of us have. So it's important, as it says in the Bible, peace you shall pursue. Making peace amongst discord is what it's all about. That's why the first principle in yoga is ahimsa. First, cool yourself out. To the extent that it's humanly possible, expunge all the thoughts of revenge, hate, the things that divide us and separate us, make us want to project our own negative shadow onto other people. And then once we do that, we can demonize them and do whatever we want. But I appeal to the depth of every human being, that within you, beyond all the hurt, beyond all the conditioning, is something that's warm, wonderful, sane, beautiful, compassionate, wise, funny.